It's midnight. You're scrolling homes, wondering how basic houses cost fortunes while your paycheck stayed exactly the same. Anyway, every listing looks outdated, overpriced, and somehow labeled starter home, making you question reality, math, adulthood entirely. Daily, you start calculating income, taxes, rent, groceries, realizing ownership feels farther away each refresh. Tonight, again, slowly, painfully. This video breaks the illusion by asking who truly affords $500,000 houses without financial panic today. Realistically, approval doesn't equal affordability. Banks ignore stress, sleep, and future choices you'll sacrifice later, daily, quietly, repeatedly, long-term.
Prices climbed faster than wages, turning normal homes into luxury assets disguised as necessities. Everywhere lately nationwide today, median incomes can't support median prices, despite influencers, brokers, parents insisting otherwise, loudly, confidently, repeatedly, online, offline, daily. Example 1. Down payments demand years of saving, while rents drain capacity relentlessly. Monthly upward pressure everywhere now. Smaller down payments unlock hidden penalties, insurance fees punishing buyers for lacking capital upfront, monthly, quietly, persistently, forever. Mortgages alone aren't costs. Taxes, insurance, maintenance stack until budgets suffocate slowly, invisibly, predictably, every single year afterward. Financial rules suggest safe housing ratios. Incomes require shockingly exceed expectations today nationwide, again consistently, brutally, mathematically proven. Most households buying anyway rely on dual incomes help or dangerous stretching tactics, short-term optimism, hope, denial, fear. Example 2. A high-earning household appears stable until expenses erase breathing room, quickly, silently, monthly, endlessly, completely. Life becomes constant calculation. Groceries, repairs, emergencies postponed. Peace replaced by anxiety. Daily, nightly, quietly, internally, permanently exhausting. One setback turns ownership into trap, forcing compliance with jobs, schedules, stress, bills, lenders' expectations, routines, obligations, fear. Lower incomes face impossible math, yet marketing pressures them to participate anyway, constantly, emotionally, socially, culturally, relentlessly, nonstop. Solution starts with honest numbers. Choosing margin flexibility and long-term security deliberately, calmly, confidently, sustainably, patiently, wisely. Renting, investing, relocating, downsizing, waiting are strategies, not failures. Despite narrative's pressure, noise, comparisons, judgment, expectations, trends, myths. Quick recap. Affordability means sleeping calmly, saving consistently, and avoiding chronic stress, long-term, financial, emotional, mental, physical exhaustion. If this helped, subscribe for grounded money breakdowns before costly decisions, ruinous, irreversible, emotional, financial, lifelong personal mistakes. Housing feels mandatory, but ownership without margin converts stability dreams into anxiety machines running non-stop, silently inside. Banks optimize default risk, not your happiness. Approval letters ignore groceries, emergencies, vacations, relationships, sleep, freedom entirely. Cultural pressure glorifies keys, photos, paint colors, while ignoring spreadsheets, stress, therapy, burnout, medication, overtime, resentment. Example 3. Buyers bet on future raises, promotions, side hustles, markets, cooperation, luck, timing, survival, optimism, hope. Reality arrives through repairs, medical bills, layoffs, rate changes, children costs, commuting surprises, relentless, unavoidable expenses. Owning too much house removes optionality, trapping families geographically, professionally, financially, emotionally, socially, psychologically long-term. Affordable means worst month doesn't break you, even when everything goes wrong simultaneously, unexpectedly, suddenly. True affordability includes maintenance, savings, investing, vacations, generosity, rest, not merely surviving payments each month. Markets normalize struggle, reframing desperation as adulthood, maturity, responsibility, progress, milestones, achievement, pride. Past generations faced different ratios, lower prices, higher security, pensions, unions, stability. Context matters immensely. Comparisons mislead because neighbors' finances remain invisible, curated, selective, performative, aspirational, often misleading. Rent isn't wasted when it preserves capital, optionality, mobility, sanity, opportunity, growth, compounding, resilience. Owning early isn't wealth if it prevents investing, diversification, entrepreneurship, education, risk-taking, experimentation. System incentives push transactions, volume, commissions, interest, insurance premiums, not household well-being, sustainability, longevity. Saying no becomes powerful when math contradicts pressure, narratives, fear missing out, urgency, manipulation. Wait for income growth, market shifts, cheaper locations, or smaller homes, aligning reality, goals, values. Freedom equals margin, choices, resilience, adaptability, not square footage, countertops, lawns, addresses, prestige. Quick recap. Banks approve loans. People live consequences. Choose calm over chaos intentionally. Run numbers honestly. Include everything. Imagine worst months. Then decide rationally without shame. Follow for more math-first money decisions, cutting through pressure, myths, illusions respectfully.
Affordability is emotional resilience created by numbers, buffers, time flexibility, not approval screenshots or bragging rights online culture. Stretching budgets today steals tomorrow's choices silently, compounding stress, regret, dependency over time, gradually, invisibly, relentlessly, everywhere, daily, now. High prices don't mean personal failure. They're signals, markets detached from wages, productivity, reality, broadly, structurally broken currently. Buying later with margin beats buying now with fear. Chronic anxiety, burnout, insomnia, conflict, resentment, exhaustion. Always long-term. Every dollar locked into housing loses alternative uses. Investments, skills, experiences, safety, opportunity cost compounds massively over decades. People survive mortgages, then brag publicly while privately drowning, juggling cards, stress, silence, illusions, expectations, shame, pressure. Agents, banks, platforms reward optimism, urgency, stretching assumptions, narratives, closing deals, volume today, not sustainability tomorrow, ever, period. Smart money decisions feel boring, slow, unpopular, lonely initially, before compounding relief, confidence, stability, freedom arrive quietly later. Housing should support life, not dominate every decision, conversation, relationship, plan, dream, vacation, career, risk, choice, forever trapped. If ownership increases stress, reduces sleep, limits savings, postpones joy, it's wrong timing, wrong scale, wrong assumptions, period. Reframe success as control, flexibility, peace, momentum, optionality, instead of appearances, milestones, pressure, timelines, comparisons, noise, distractions, myths. Numbers don't judge, they clarify boundaries, consequences, trade-offs, probabilities, futures, paths, honestly, neutrally, reliably, unemotionally, consistently, forever true. Run scenarios, worst case, average, best. Include repairs, layoffs, rates, taxes, kids, health, volatility, uncertainty, realistically, upfront, always. When math says wait, it's wisdom, patience, discipline, self-respect, not weakness, fear, laziness, denial, avoidance, procrastination, failure. Owning later comfortably beats owning early miserably. Stressed, constrained, reactive, fragile, dependent, exhausted, anxious, resentful, trapped, overwhelmed, stuck. Wealth grows from surplus invested, consistently protected, patiently diversified, boringly, resiliently, sustainably, repeatedly. Decades uninterrupted, calmly, intentionally, wisely. Ignore influencers, shortcuts, hacks, virality, extremes, context, survivorship bias, performance theater, incentives, agendas, distortion, manipulation, hype, noise, nonsense. Your timeline, goals, risk tolerance, income stability, location, values matter more than averages, trends, opinions, expectations, comparisons, envy. Quick recap, math first, margin matters, sleep counts, stress compounds, freedom requires room, honesty, patience, courage, boundaries, clarity. Subscribe for grounded finance breakdowns, helping you choose stability over pressure, fear, hype, noise, illusions, bravado, impulse, fantasy. Most regret comes not from renting longer, but from buying too much too soon, unprepared. Financial stress quietly damages health, relationships, focus, productivity, creativity, joy, motivation, patience, presence, confidence over time. Owning less house can accelerate wealth more than owning impressive square footage early. Cash flow determines lifestyle, not net worth screenshots, Zillow estimates, or dinner party conversations. Real safety is emergency funds, flexibility, skills, diversified income, not maximum leverage. When housing eats margin, every problem becomes urgent, emotional, expensive, reactive, short-sighted, stressful. Calm finances allow better decisions, career moves, negotiations, boundaries, creativity, rest, family time. The market rewards patience, punishes desperation, even when culture celebrates rushing milestones. Buying smaller later often outperforms buying bigger now, once opportunity costs included. You don't win by copying neighbors. You win by aligning math with values. Approval letters feel validating, but payments determine lived reality month after month. Margin buys sleep. Sleep buys clarity. Clarity buys better financial outcomes. Expensive homes demand constant attention. Maintenance, upgrades, taxes, insurance, mental energy. Simple housing frees bandwidth for income growth, investing, learning, entrepreneurship, relationships. Delayed ownership isn't failure. It's strategy under mispriced markets, conditions, cycles. Ask not, can I buy, but can I live well afterward? The quiet path often looks boring externally, but feels peaceful internally long-term. Ignore timelines, ignore pressure, ignore noise. Follow numbers, boundaries, and goals. Quick recap. Houses are tools, not trophies. Math decides timing, scale, sustainability. If this saved you stress, follow, subscribe, share with someone house hunting.